side. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Another chance! It's anyone's ball. Ball's loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. What a save from Muslera! Hoists it forward. Monaco have a free kick. No, not quite.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And it's Ziyech. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's through the middle. Gets into some space. Shot at goal! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class rage.
Hits one! Disappointing finish in the end.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Galatasaray seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Oh, shooting chance! That was mighty close. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Ronaldinho. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Monaco just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Nicely controlled. Coached through there. Plays it back. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were
In with a header! Oh, attempt, just the wrong outcome.
good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Goalkeeper's ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ronaldinho. Needed a better pass there. Tries to get it forward quickly. That had to be more accurate. Ziyech. He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played out to the right.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hoists it forward. Got a shot away. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And that's a throw. Gets away from his opponent, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Plenty. Tries a shot! Ronaldinho. He's got through. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Plays it out to the flank. It's a brilliant interception. And the finish! Goal! Galatasaray! The breakthrough strike! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And they've been caught out here. Going through. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
All through needs to be good here. Chance! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Torreira. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're just settling back into this second. Messi! Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets a good foot in there. Here's the through ball. A chance! Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Alaba. Cuts it out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's played forward. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's made sure that that won't get through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shapes to shoot! Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Was there ever any doubt? Has a pop! He scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Monaco get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more...
Real chance!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And that's been going for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as Tesco beaten, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He gets past his man. Ronaldinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Ronaldinho. A little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Monaco just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Cut out in the nick of time. Batshuayi, and Batshuayi! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Batshuayi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Roberto Carlos. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Batshuayi. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Oh, great ball! Batshuayi gets through on his own. And that's one way to annoy his teammates.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Chance!
Monaco are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Ronaldinho. He's left his man. Monaco are looking desperate here. Short whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now as good a time as any to pull level. Monaco's free kick. And he's going to Rex. Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Oh, that is a bit special. We have ourselves a real game here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. It's bounced back off the post. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Triol. Alaba. Gerrard. Kaka. Monaco have to get it into the box and quickly.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Monaco cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Aurier. Zaha. And it's Icardi. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
I don't think either manager can have any complaints really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. The hostilities have already resumed. Monaco did fantastically well to force extra time, having... Has a hit! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead there.
Kyle Walker. Zayek. That'll be a throw. Zaha. Done very well to intervene. He's got options out wide. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kaka. A forward pass. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. That is terrific skill. Has a goal! And the ball's come out. Oh, real danger here. It's one! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And help's available out wide. Gets the better of his man. Looks to clip it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Gerrard. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Sanchez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Speculative strike. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
And it's Aurier. He's got options out wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. Looking to dink it in. Keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save.
Zaha! Oh, he's managed to miss it. And it goes for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it. Cleared away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a...
Has a pop! In for the pieces!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. And help's available out wide. Towering header! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! What a great header. And that is that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win.
So we're up and running. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. This could spell danger. It's broken loose. Played out to the right. And it's Ziyech. Nicely measured pass. Has a hit! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, a breakthrough already. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Torreira gets it back. And here's Ziyech. And he's there to cut it out. And it's got through. The counter-attack is a possibility now for Monaco. Muslera deals with it effortlessly. And here's Batshuayi. He gets past his man. Cut out in the nick of time. Galatasaray are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Over to the left. That intervention was very necessary. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Roberto Carlos just brushed off the ball there. Goes for a sweep. Up to meet it! He will be livid with himself.
Monaco know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Ronaldinho. Good. Has a hit! It's in!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Racing over the bar.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Ziyech. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. A real chance to break. Ronaldinho! Goal! Monaco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Monaco go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Forward it goes. And it's Ziyech. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Sidibe attempts a clip. Shooting chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes for goal! He's missed, but by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Oh, given away. Face to face with... And the finish! He has done it!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's been won straight back. Now a chance to break. He's through the middle. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but really is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho receives it from behind. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the counter. Well weighted. And it's half-time here. Monaco come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting. Neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Sidibe gets into the right position to intercept. Torreira gets it back. Davis. And now they can launch a counter. Ronaldinho. Battles to win it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposite.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This could, and they've been in for the pieces. Goal, Monaco! And they've got their lead back. Muslera did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Goal! Sticks it away! Galatasaray are back in business. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams... Brilliant.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Ronaldinho gets wrestled off the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. The referee has his flag raised for offside. Batshuayi. He's made sure that that won't get through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Gets the better of his man. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ronaldinho! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not.
Oh, real danger here. Ziyech cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Batshuayi.
Galatasaray showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Monaco merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Fires from distance. That's a real chance missed.
One way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's left his man. It's Ziyech.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
He'll hit it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Pete.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi. Here it comes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Sidibe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Towering header! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up. Monaco came so close to executing a perfect smash and grab, but it just was not to be.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.